7, WZLX. It is Boston's classic rock. Carlson, Mackenzie, Heather Kenny, 823. Good day today, sunny, mid-60s. Jesus, I'm just reading this story about Cher's son, Elijah Blue Allman. You know, the boy that she had with Greg Allman. He's in rehab. Boy, his story is, I guess this guy's been strung out like forever.
Weren't they married for like a week?
We're married for very long, and Greg Allman was an awful father. He was always, doped up.
So Sonny Bono took care of the kid.
Well, Sonny was gone, right?
Yeah.
Sonny died, and then Cher would try to keep the boy away from Greg because Greg was a full-blown drug addict.
Sonny didn't die.
Sonny hadn't died
90s or
they were divorced.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was probably still a part of her life because of Chaz, right?
9 days they were together.
9
married.
days.
Are you kidding me?
9 days. Yes.
But,
Well,
Elijah...
it only takes 1 minute to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Elijah Blue, I mean, he was doing drugs at the age of 10. You know what I mean? He was,
sad.
Oh, yeah. And then he would cling to whoever Cher was dating at the time. And that would be the father figure, you know what I mean? Because Greg Allman was nowhere to be seen, you know, in the whole picture. Anyway, he's in
Is that
rehab.
your feel-good story?
No, I just glanced over it, and I thought, oh, boy, what a sad story that is. 824, 48 degrees. Oh, so look, yesterday I had mentioned that I had another awesome horror movie idea called Balloon. And if you follow me on social media, you can see the video that I posted. I keep a diary of movie ideas, and so...
But you don't write any of them.
Based on that, yet, okay, but I keep...
you don't even read.
I have
How are you
little
going
things
to
that I write. I found...
He's going to have a ghost story called Script. Because there'll never be one.
So I find the debris of a memorial balloon in my yard this week.
And this is real.
This really
is
happened.
So sad.
Yeah, and it said, Michael, happy heavenly birthday, and I had a whole little saying or whatever.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah. So I thought, how crazy would it be, like a movie idea that Michael haunts the house where that balloon lands? And then I didn't even tell you about what other thoughts I had. Well, I won't. It turns out the parents killed the boy. And so the balloon...
Not in real life, in your
Correct.
story. Because in real life, these are just a poor couple around here who let a balloon out about their son who passed.
Yeah. So then I get this email from Archie. You know Archie, our resident ghost hunter?
If you want to call him that, yes. Yeah. The low-tech ghost hunter.
Right. He's the world's worst. So he sends me an email saying that he collects scary movie ideas, too, that he has a whole thing where when he gets an idea that he writes it down. Archie, hello. How are you?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
You're a DoorDash driver?
Yeah.
Ooh, he could be pizza.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I've met you. I can't imagine you handling any food, like bringing it to somebody's door. I must be horrified.
Well, I'm top dasher, so I'm
He's
doing
the top
something.
dasher.
Congratulations,
I did not know
Archie. That's a
Top
pretty good
1%
deal.
dasher.
That means everybody's got to say that about you. And there are some cranky people who say mean things even if they don't need
Do you
to.
remember meeting Archie or no?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, wow. Jesus, he's unforgettable. I can't imagine you walking up my front stoop and handing me food. All right, so you have some, let's see how your scary ideas, movie themes, scary movie ideas, compare to mine.
Oh, this could be the development of a super team, Archie.
You want to let the staff here determine whether or not who's the most...
I'm not playing.
Okay, all right. What do you have, Archie?
The latest one I've written was inspired by a dream I had, and it was called Trifold, folding walls. You remember them walls they used to use back in the 1800s?
Yeah.
You stand behind and get dressed behind them, and
Yes, right.
I've always had it.
Privacy shades?
Yeah. I call them trifold dressing walls.
Yeah, I like trifolds.
Okay, so what's your... All right, go ahead. We're listening.
But I combined that with a dream I had of being out by a house with a well, and I had some creature crawling out of it, bones snapping, and it came out of a well after me, and I don't know, I had two other people in my dream, don't know how they got there, but we're running in the house, and it ended up going through the piping to get to the bathroom toilet and came cracking out of that while we're trying to run around disco bobble gated trying to, figure out what to do with it. And they actually came in the house and chased us in there, and then I woke up. But I
That's-
think
so
it
you're
might have
saying-
How
been.
does the trifold come into
You're,
play?
so you're saying this thing came up through the plumbing, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then the Peter had mentioned the trifle thing. What were you getting dressed or?
No, what I put it in with is, of course, this is probably something with the spiritual world. So, the couple here inherits the house in the story I narrated on YouTube too, on my YouTube channel. But they inherit a house by a great grandfather. Supposedly, something history of it. I don't want to reveal too much of it, but there's a history on the house with the land of what it was built on. And the grandfather, they called him crazy and nut and all this stuff because he was using trifold walls to confuse the spirits.
Oh. Okay.
So the whole house was filled with these the dressing walls.
Trifold and toilet should be the name of that movie.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, see, the thing about Kevin's, I can actually envision a trailer when Kevin gives us the synopsis of his movies. That one I can't.
You've heard me talk a few times about Puddles.
Yes.
The movie Puddles.
I can just picture a 2-minute trailer for Puddles.
About kids who disappear in puddles.
Yeah.
And whenever it rains, you keep your kids inside. They go out and play in puddles. You never know what's going to happen. The tracks, you've heard about the pond, the bridge, Knock Knock. These are movies that I've come up with. Squall, Turn, Balloon is my latest. So.
And I said, when I retire, I will write one of your screenplays and I will win an Academy Award.
Median is another one.
Median, yes.
Was another one. So, those are crazy. I mean, yours. Yeah, I don't see any of that happening. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it.
Archie, you have a better chance than Kevin because you're actually doing something.
What
He's
I'm
not
saying
even
is
writing them.
stick
Kevin's
to
just
your
coming up with titles.
Stick to your DoorDash. Step aside.
Stay in your lane, Archie.
Okay? Because you're not a sci-fi
Ooh,
writer.
call him the next one Lane.
Stay in your lane. All right,
It's
Archie.
about how you're murdered if you ever leave the lane you're driving in.
It's funny because whenever we bring up a topic like yesterday, I think you brought up DoorDash or something. So I immediately get an email from him going, I deliver DoorDash. If you want me to come on the air.
He's the top dasher.
And then yesterday I bring up my movies. He goes, I write movies too. And it's like, okay. So
But we love him.
You got your airtime, Arch, okay?
All right.
I hope you upgrade your equipment soon.
Right. Have you seen any ghosts lately?
Yeah, actually, I went down to Florida. I was able to squeeze in a 5-minute video down there, and yes, I did caught something in the Ashley's bar in Rockledge, Cocoa, Florida.
Scary ghosts in Florida because they got to all be criminals or crazy, right?
Send it to me. We'll examine it, okay?
Yeah, this woman was murdered at a bar and then was placed in a river, Indian River down there, and she haunts the bar now.
Okay.
And I got some.
And you got her room in the bar?
What's her favorite drink?
Oh, mine?
No, hers.
No, drink after this.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
All right.
It's 8:31.
I don't know what you're saying. All right. See you later, buddy.
All right, take care.
Sounded like he was being suffocated by a ghost.
It's his wife slowly putting a pillow over his face. 8:31.
What? Do you think you could do better? Yeah, so do we.